Oh no, I'll follow. I'm not. I've grown very wary of this carnival, knowing what is possibly being involved here.
Okay.
So I'll just follow Flora's
yeah.
lead and just keep an eye out.
Flora was talking, like chatting with Kettle Steam, like just, oh, how did you meet her? And how long have you been her warlock? I guess one of her children, whatever you want to call it.
All right. Yeah. Kettle Steam. She'll reply. Oh, it's been about I don't know 10 years. Actually, my deal is a bit interesting. It's made in a way where I'm actually not allowed to go back to Prismere. I have to stay here.
Oh. Hi.
Oh, I grew up in Prismere, and my wish was to go here to the material plane. I've always wanted to explore it. And so I made it as a part of our deal with Zybilna. That it would be impossible for me to come back.
Weird.
Huh.
Material plane is so boring.
I guess the grass is always greener on the other side.
I've spent about an equal time in both, and I just find it, very boring. But to each their own.
It has its own dangers. I just sort of point to my scars. If you're in the right place, you'll never not be exciting.
I suppose so. Although, danger doesn't necessarily mean not boring. It's not dangerous. Danger isn't fun.
My mother and a lot of people in the material plane would disagree with you on that.
Ew. So I can hear my cat chirping at birds outside.
Oh, good.
That's all right.
And as you're walking along, eventually you get to a big archway with what says the Pixie Kingdom on top. Looking inside, you can see the Pixie Kingdom is a tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. The air is filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms. 8 brightly painted doorways are nestled in the bark at the bases of the surrounding trees.
Okay.
When you approach, one of the pixies will immediately fly up to you, and he says, "Hello there, my name is Jeremy Plum. Welcome to the Pixie Kingdom. Would you like to enter?"
Hello, yes.
Oh, excellent. For entering the Pixie Kingdom, there's a couple of rules. First, it costs 1 ticket punch.
You shall be our last. My last. Holds out her ticket.
Oh, I see. You've been quite a busy visitor here. And then he punches your ticket.
Valeria holds out her ticket too for getting punched.
Irene does as well.
Nice. And he punches each of you in turn. And then he says, next, you all need to get sprinkled with a bit of pixie dust, and you must all turn into the same size as me and the rest of the pixies.
Oh, have fun!
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
And before he uses the pixie dust, he goes, and third, everybody must get a pixie name.
What?
Yes. And he starts naming you. And just give me 1 second.
Oh god.
I love it.
He looks to Flora and says, "Your name is Cotton Candy."
Oh, I love it.
He looks to Irenia. "Your name is Jelly Bean Starfish."
Irenia groans, so she just accepts it.
And looks to Valeria. "And your name is Toad Hop."
Valeria does not look happy. Is this really necessary?
Wonderful names.
He doesn't answer you and just sprinkles pixie dust on you, and you all turn into tiny creatures.
Oh boy. This is weird.
Oh, everything's so big.
Toad Hop. Why Toad Hop?
Toad Hop. It's such a cute name, though. Like, Toad Hop.
Yeah, nah.
It's kind of like spots.
Jelly bean sprout. I can't believe this.
Jelly beans. Jelly beans are delicious. Come on.
Yeah, yes, they're delicious. You know, I don't expect to be named by it. I just sort of think to myself, God, I bet my mom will never learn of this. I will never live this down.
Jeremy says that feel free to explore the kingdom, and he sort of like gives a tour from this spot, like he's just pointing at stuff. And he goes, "Over there, you can ride Pinecone, and you can see in the distance. For you, it looks like a huge creature, but it's just a normal pug. And he's just like giving people rides on his back. And then he points to another place. Over there is the kingdom's centerpiece, Pixie Palace, and you can see that it's a cocoon husk, beautifully woven together with other cocoon husks. Then he points to another place. If you're feeling a bit peckish, you can dine on some cucamelon sandwiches and thimbleberry tarts inside one of the cottages over there.
Oh.
And most of all, you can ride the wheel. And he points to what looks like a hamster wheel. Inside there's a hamster. And he's just like running on the wheel, giving people a ride.
Oh my god, yes.
Is this a nightmare?
Maybe.
Laura looks around, wide eyes, just like, oh my gosh, what do we do first? Choice paralysis.
I'm just gonna look around. I'm gonna try like to fly just to see how this is. Like, okay, here we go, and I just try to go up.
Yeah, you don't even have to put any effort into it. It just sort of happens as soon as you think it.
I'm just sort of spinning in the air slowly because I've never used magic before. Oh god. Alright. This is new. Alright, just gotta...
I'm going to go see the dog. And she's going to fly over quick as can be.
Oh,
Go to the dog. Pinecone?
Yeah, you fly over to Pinecone, and he's like really excited. Oh boy! Are you here for a ride?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, jump on.
I'll jump up. Just mush my face into his fur. Fat.
Are you jumping on? And he looks at the other two.
You know what? Sure. I'm just in the air, just swimming my way over because I don't have it quite figured out yet. I can just direct myself, so I'm just trying to swim through the air.
I'll supervise. You two go ahead.
All right. I mean, sure. You don't get many experiences like this.
and he's gonna start just like wagging his tail, jumping around. The two that are on, or are you on, Irenia, or are you just like flying in
Yep.
there?
No, I'm on.
All right. Go ahead and do acrobatics.
Yes.
Not bad.
Huzzah! Point.
Wow, yeah, you're both able to maintain your balance as he's sort of just running everywhere. Eventually, he does get tired out as his energy just goes by in spurts. He goes, "Oh, okay, I think that's enough. I'll be back in a second." And he just sort of just lies down.
Wonderful. You're such a good boy.
Yeah, I just sort of scratch him like underneath on his neck just to give him like a good job. Good job, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Much better than riding the unicorns. Am I right?
Yes. Much better than the unicorns. Nothing beats you, buddy.
And he just falls asleep, starts snoring.
Oh. Huh.
I think we haven't had too much to eat, so I think she'll go get some cucumbers.
Sure. As you're eating some cucumelons, some of the pixies come around you and they ask, "Oh, where have you come from? Where else have you visited in this carnival?"
Oh, we've been to many places. Let's see. First, we went to lost property to try and find what we lost. Oh no, before that there was Calliope.
Yeah, Callio. Yep.
Then there was this big tree walking around with a squirrel.
Yes.
We couldn't catch any of the acorns. And then we went to the dragonfly rides. It was fun.
Ooh, I'm glad you're having fun. I heard there's a Kenku troublemaker out there trying to spoil the fun here.
Everyone looks slowly over at Kettle Steam. Speaking of, did he come with us?
Yeah, Kettle Steam probably would have just stayed outside. If you looked over, they'd probably just stay in the archway.
If he knows what's good for him, he will stay. He won't run away. Alright.
And then we got a little bit sick as we ate way too many sweets.
Oh, most of you got sick.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, how fun! And they say, this place is a big place. You should try to get as much of it as you get much out of it as you can. You never know when we'll be back.
Nod. Not my first time. But it's been a lot of fun this time. Now I'll be old enough to truly appreciate it.
And they just stay around you, flying about. And at that moment, two pixies who look like they're either managers or just like on a higher level. One of them, she says, "Attention, everyone! We're going to play hide and seek now."
Oh.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Starbug over here, she will be the one doing the seeking, and then she flies over to the three of you and she says, and she's gonna count to 100. There's 3 particular good hiding places that I recommend, and she points to 3 places. One is the biscuit wheel, and she says that wheel has 8 wicker carriages. It's a pretty good place, but the hamster that is turning the wheel is very talkative, so that could be a problem. And then she points to the flower bed. Over there's a lot of wildflowers. That that could be a very good place. Just you really want to be silent around those flowers. You don't want to be too loud around them. And then she points to a heron's nest. And over there, that's Beatrice the heron. That's also a good place, but you probably want to get permission from her before going there. And then she flies away.
Oh, I should have just eyed the flower suspiciously. Knowing our luck, that might try to eat whoever hides in there or just attack you.
Flora's probably all like as soon as the counting start is like dashing to the flowers.
Oh.
He
Alright.
smells like flowers, and anywhere else would not be good for her.
Alright.
Nice. Well, I guess she took the best spot. At least the spot that requires the least amount of talking. So good luck to her.
Yeah, so where do you want to go?
That shade.
Well, a hamster, or what was the other one? A carriage? Like a carriage on the Ferris wheel?
Yes. Yeah, it's a hamster that's so there's a hamster that's like running on a wheel, turning it like a Ferris wheel, and the other one is a heron's nest. So a bird.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I'll go towards the hamster.
Alright, I guess it leaves me with the bird's nest.
Okay.
I wish Valeria the best of luck.
All right. So Flora, you go to the flower bed first, and when you hide, do you say anything?
Flower. No, she was told to be quiet, so she's being as quiet as she can be.
Okay. Going into the flower bed, one of the flowers just speaks into your ear. Hey, how's it going?
Oh no.
Flora's just like.
Then another flower comes to your other ear and just says, "Hey, aren't you gonna say hello? 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 Hello?"
I think we lucked out here.
Or is just going to like curl up, and she's like, "I know, please, I'm trying to hide."
Make a persuasion check to see if they'll leave you alone.
Oh boy. Okay.
Not too bad.
Nice. And the two of them go, okay, we'll talk to you later. And then you get to hide.
Thank God.
Then at the hamster wheel, the hamster biscuit, she goes to Valeria. Oh, hey, welcome to the biscuit's wheel. Yeah, come on, jump on, let's go.
Yes. Please, no talking. As she gets on the wheel.
Oh, why? People like it when I talk. We talk about where they've been, where they're going, and
Yes, you lucked out.
Yes. But also people say that silence is golden. Have you heard that before?
Oh, golden like the Cheerios that we have for breakfast. Oh, sure.
Yes. So, silence. Let's practice. Let's play a game. Let's see who can be the quietest for the longest. Yes?
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Here we go.
Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. No.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Okay, let's see who stays longest. Oh, I lost. Okay, all right. And
She's getting really angry. Her face is turning red.
he keeps yapping away. Meanwhile, at the heron's nest, Irenia, the heron just looks to you, and she says, "Hello."
Hello. I'm just participating in the hide and seek game, and I want to ask if it was alright I could hide in your nest for a little bit.
You want to hide in my nest?
Yes. I won't disturb anything. I'll just lay down and be as quiet as possible.
And you won't touch anything?
No, of course not. This is your property. This is your stuff. I would never dare touch anything.
Roll persuasion.
Oh god, here we go. We'll see how this goes. My flat charisma roll. Let's go.
And she says, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all." She does make room for you, but she goes. She starts making small bird noises. It's like she can't help it. It's just coming out of her.
How about if I give you something as a sign of trust?
What will you give me?
Oh shit. No, I'm actually. Ooh, I don't think I have much that could not be seen as a hostile. Okay.
Sword.
Yes. Oh god. Actually. Carefully. She will just place down her sewing kit. Like she was show it. I'll give you my sewing kit for the duration of my stay, so that if I won't. It's a sign of trust. I won't touch anything. If I do, you can take the sewing kit. But once this is over, I will expect to take it back. As long as they don't touch anything of yours, of course.
She just stares at it. Then she starts to pick it. Then she goes, "Oh, okay," and then you get a
Place it down,
pretty good hiding place.
Nest. And I just sort of try to curl in and just sort of like think to myself, I'm like, this is not gonna go well. I hope the others are doing better.
All right, so everybody
You
rolls.
hear the hamster all the way over where you are.
Everybody rolls stealth.
Yes,
and
disadvantage time.
well,
Yes.
Flora gets advantage. Everybody else just has a normal roll.
Oh no, I get disadvantage because I'm wearing medium armor, so this
Oh,
is
okay.
not gonna be fun. Alright, disadvantage roll. Let's go. It's not gonna be great. 7 for me.
7.
Yeah, it's as expected.
Yeah.
The Starbug finds Irenia and Valeria, almost simultaneously, and taps you on the shoulder. Got you.
Damn it.
But Flora, you are not found until the end of the game. And the one in charge, Honeymint, she flies over to you eventually, and she says, "Congratulations, you have won hide and seek."
That's wonderful, thank you. And then she'll like lean down to the flowers and be like, "Thank you too."
And as soon as you start talking to them, they all say, "Oh, yes, oh, she's gonna talk now, all right." And then they're all just like, there's indistinguishable what they're saying because they're all talking at the same time.
She had a whole bunch of talking flowers, and yet she won?
Yes. Congratulations, you won a child's game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honeymint hands you a small packet of pixie dust.
Oh,
And I can.
thank you very much.
I put it in the chat before, but just in case, I'll put it in the chat again. And then I say, "All right, well, we'll be playing hide and seek throughout the whole day. Yeah, feel free to stay here or explore the rest of the carnival." And then they all go about doing their jobs.
Much longer until the end of night.
It's pretty soon. Like, if you wanted, you could do another thing, or you could just like wait until the end of the carnival happens.
Just hang out in Pixie Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that the Cocoon King Palace.
Yeah. Let's go. And then she'll like reach down and pat a couple of flowers and just be like, "Thank you very much for being so quiet and lovely."
I'm just looking sadly at my sewing kit, which now has a giant hole in it because a bird poked it.
Okay.
Let's go. This one.
Key. He was stepping off the table and like was reaching down to step onto me into my lap and just kind of like missed a little bit and like
Ooh.
stumbled. Stupid cat. Yeah. I'm dumb.
Well,
Let's go. Let's go.
let's see how this plays out.
Okay, let's
Stop.
go.
Wonder who it could be.
Yeah, I looked at the floor. I'll just think to myself, if anyone is gonna get this, it's probably her.
Valeria thinks it's rigged. Definitely.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Laura just gasps, having no fucking idea that like it could have been her. It's like, did he just see me?
I smiled to
Another
Flora
Flora.
and not to her. Yes.
she'll like sit down.
All right. Okay.
Ow. I want to know what my powers are, but that's amazing. Thank you. She will go over and I guess sit in the chair.
Hmm. I want to just keep an eye on Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, see if they're just going proceedings or if maybe they have some sort of other intentions with Flora. Hmm. Oh. Wait, please be good. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
so
matches
cool.
Flora.
Yeah,
Really suits our
it
character.
really does.
Sweet.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Look at that. Wow.
Ah.
Okay. Hmm. I think I'll just walk over to Mr. Light and just ask. We're still planning to have that meetup at the House of Illusions, correct? Understood.
So, Flora, shall we start calling you Queen Flora?
Oh no, please don't. That would be very awkward.
I sort of just give like a little
Like,
mock bow.
Literally like a monarch butterfly, not like a royalty type of monarch.
Ah, very well. They could have at least given you a better crown. It's a little tacky, but you seem
It
happy.
was
Congratulations.
beautiful.
Yeah. I think it's very beautiful. The crown.
Valeria's fashion sense is not very good.
Oh, well. Well, it was nice while it was on you.
We're saying that, and then he's like just slowly taking the crown off of her head.
It's like side skip. All right, well, we got our meeting with Mr. Witch.
Mr. Lich?
Witch, damn it. It's Witch. I walk in there. It's just suddenly skeletons. Oh boy.
I mean, light, bitch, lich.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
Hmm.
I'll skip my. So just put myself down, make sure everything's correct. All right. Let's try to be prepared for anything.
So who is doing the confronting of Mr. Light and Mr. Witch?
I think we'll just. Yeah, I think we'll have Flora talk to them first, and if they still try to be stingy, we can try to be a bit forceful, and I'll handle that department.
Very well, I agree. Flora, you are the best. You are the queen. To speak.
I'm not really a queen, but thank you.
Well, you are the monarch of this Witchlight, really.
Thank you. And she's just kind of like blushing a bit.
All right. Well, let's not delay this any longer. Time for answers, and hopefully a clear path. I try to get someone's attention and just ask if they saw Mr. Witch enter here. Okay. Alright. I just sort of turn to Valeria and Flora. Be careful when we enter. We know that at least there's another entity in there. So be ready for anything. I'm not sure how innocent or devious this little meeting will be.
Agreed. Another entity and potentially a door. Be careful.
There's a door. What?
Ah, yes. You weren't there, were you?
I don't
Oh.
think so.
I don't think for that discussion, no.
Well, the Hall of Illusions, there is some strange magic going on in there. And I think potentially there is some sort of door. So just be careful.
Oh, okay.
Be wary of the girl with the pig mask.
Okay.
Alright, just sort of give myself a quick shake my hands, just get myself ready. I start heading inside the House of Illusions.
Valeria follows.
I will also go in.
Yeah, she saw the pig girl. Oh boy. I get my hand on the hilt of my great sword and I'm just glaring at him. What is this? And how do we know you're not lying? Yeah. Irenia looks
Happens if
between
we
them
go
into the
through
light.
the mirror.
What?
What happens if we go through the mirror?
Hmm.
That is a
She's
name we've been hearing a lot lately, right, Flora?
Yes, but she's been like very quiet for the last year. Haven't been able to hear from her.
What? So you're just expecting us to walk through to a place that we've never been to without any way back? And what can we expect on the other side of this mirror?
Well, my home. One of them.
Hmm. Hmm. See?
Do you have any idea what has happened to Zabilna? You cannot say because you are not allowed or because you do not know. Her nose wrinkles, and it's probably the one time you've seen her show like a negative emotion.
I just sort of bring out my great sword just fully, just holding it close to me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just glaring at them because I'm very tense at this point, and it's the only way we can get our stuff, the things we lost.
Have you seen? She'll like describe her father again. Is it? Hmm.
Hmm.
If you have seen him, you know where he is gone. He's also from there. Kind of points to the mirror. Mm, he's okay. He wouldn't just leave me. Anyway, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going through.
I have one more question before I go. I just looked to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. What is your connection to the coven? Don't bullshit me. We have heard in whispers that you and this carnival are in some connection to a coven. What is your connection to it? I sort of like look to Kettlestein. I just and I sort of and I sort of like tell him, reveal to them what you reveal to us. I think they'll be more open if they hear their own voices. Sounds like you.
We're not mistaken. Valeria's getting angry.
I'm going to start walking towards Mr. Witch. You're going to give us those answers. Are you
Flora's
certain?
sorry, I forgot I was muted. Flora's like waving her hands a little bit and is like trying to like stop you. It's just like assuming that this isn't you speaking, and just hypothetically, uh, if there was a coven that would hypothetically have a lot of influence over Fae, hypothetically, what would this coven be? Hypothetically. Even
Valeria.
hypothetically?
Oh, sorry.
She said, even hypothetically?
Valeria sighs really heavily and she's like, I think Mr. Light and Mr. Witch are the biggest clowns that we've seen here so far.
All right. Okay, yeah. Irenia she's looking very upset at the moment, so she's going to raise her sword up, and she's not going to hit Mr. White. She's going to slam into the ground next to him. She's going to try to intimidate him to start talking by just slamming her sword as hard as she can to the ground next to him. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Scared squeak from Laura.
17.
Ooh. Can Valeria sort of see if the reason they can't talk is influenced by some magic of some sorts? Okay, let's see. Insight. Okay. What
Yes.
I think some magic is at play here and holding their tongues.
Nods.
Arenia just growls and she just scrapes the sword against the ground before she sheaves it. And she's still glaring at them, but she's just quiet.
That in mind, maybe we should go find our own answers since clearly we can't get any from them.
Indeed.
Very well.
She kind of looks over at them and is like, sorry. Flora.
Arenia will. Yeah, you go.
I mean, Flora just knows. She probably says it and is just like, okay, let's go. Is our friendly sleeping Trist just quietly following along behind us, or
She would just be following after you. Alright. Giving a final glare to two of them, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. She just walks up, Arenia walks up to the mirror, doesn't look at them again, touches it, and repeats the words that she was told.
Valeria kind of like sighs really heavily and it's like, if you guys are messing with us or lying to us, we'll be back. I have friends in high places, I have you know. And then she goes through. She knows the manager, okay?
oh my god, you're playing a Karen.
Great. Love this. Oh, good. I was really debating if I was gonna just attack Mr. Witch. I was thinking, am I just gonna hit this guy? I was like, nah, just hold back a little bit. Hold back that blood.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Is everyone here?
Yeah, hold on here.
I'm here.
I'm here, by the way. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Let's continue.
All right.
So after going through the portal, you find yourself in a very strange place. Flora, you expect to be going back to Prismere, a wonderful place, probably full of different bright colors. Probably always in a very, I guess, warm sort of atmosphere. Instead, the place you have come to is much different. You find yourselves standing on top of a causeway.
Oh boy.
The causeway is broken, and under a hazy twilight sky, you can see that the pale stones which the causeway was built from glow faintly from within and towers the surrounding landscape. Large sections of it have crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. A fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. All rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds.
What the hell? Already, like, as she just sort of gains her bearings, just takes out one of her hand axes and just gets ready to throw it at anything she sees.
Why does this look like something I'd find in Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Oh,
She
boy.
looks around and she's like, "This home, looks uncomfortable."
Valeria's covering her nose due to the smell, and she's like, "Oh, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light had some parting words, though I'm unsure of their true meaning. Mind the rule of 3, future, present, past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last." Do these words mean anything to you?
I wonder if the dormant queen is my patron, but I don't know otherwise.
Getting real sick of all these riddles and puzzles.
You know an alicorn, Flora?
No.
What
I assume.
is that? Yeah, I just sort of look quizzically at you, like, what in the world is that?
Also, does she know what an alicorn is at least?
Yeah. Does Valeria know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's quite rare.
Oh, forest.
I'm trying to think how rare it is. Yeah, I mean,
not necessarily like knows a lot about it or knows one personally, but just knows in general that they are a, Pegasus with a horn or.
Yeah, you would know that at least, I think.
Okay.
Or if you're not sure, then you can do like a history check to see if your character knows.
No, she didn't even know that. It's just like, like corn, like a type of corn.
So I'm assuming Valeria knows.
Yes, just a winged
Yes,
unicorn.
okay.
Yep.
So she proudly proclaims, "It's a winged unicorn, of course."
Oh,
Oh.
okay. No, I have no idea. I've never heard of that thing before in my life.
I've never seen one. Though it scratches the back of my brain. Like, I've heard of one, but I'm really bad at remembering the names of things.
Unfortunately, I have never met one, only read of them.
Okay. So, find alicorn queen. Ugh, okay. I think first order of business, let's try to get out of the swamp. I think I can only stomach the smell for so long.
I agree.
Sure.
I'm gonna have a look around to see if there's like a safe way down, or safe-ish,
Yeah.
from this crumbling bridge.
You look over the bridge. Looking down, you can see you're about 100 feet up. But
Oh.
there seems to be like handholds and also like mushrooms growing on the side that look pretty stable to make your way down. At the same time you're looking, in the distant sky you spot a great balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured, causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog, approximately a mile away.
No, we need to get there.
I mean, we could at least get someone a guide. So very well. I'm looking at like there's handholds like to climb down, right, on the bridge.
Yeah, it looks very easy to get down from here because there's just so much stuff.
Yeah. I'll just sort of look at the two of them and say, I'm a bit more physically able. If one of you wants to hop onto my back, I can try to climb down with one.
Or perhaps, so Valeria can cast Feather Fall. Perhaps we could try a bit of magic instead.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Well, better from you than the carnival.
So
Jump!
jump! So Valeria gathers everyone together and she begins to cast Feather Fall on everyone.
As we
Alright.
jump.
As we jump.
I sort of hesitate like for a second to see them jump off first. I'm like, oh god damn it! I had to sleep off as well.
Nice, and you're all just like falling very slowly through the fog.
Oh, thank God!
Yeah, you have a minute if you
Alice
want
in
to.
Wonderland moment of us just like drinking tea as we fall.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. It's good magic. Good.
Yes, much better than climbing, yes?
Yes.
More
Much
Much more
comfortable.
fun.
I don't know. I've not had a lot of experience in magic. I've sort of trusted my own abilities more than just magic. But this is not too bad. Well, magic is one of the reasons we got into this mess, so I think I'll keep my distance from it for now.
As soon as you touch the ground, you suddenly realize there was a previously hidden giant crane that was submerged in the fog. And it looks straight at all of you and then takes flight, leaving you alone.
I think like the moment I saw it, I would have like put my hand on one of my hand axes, but when it flew out, I was like, "Oh, okay, good."
Ooh. That was a very large bird.
Yep.
I think it wasn't hungry.
That's not a very comforting thought. I just returned to the floor. How are things more placid in this realm, or are they more? Can they be very aggressive?
Depends on what it is and their current general mood, and that can change at the drop of a hat.
Great. Great.
Very comforting news.
Yes. The things that add to my paranoia only grow.
So which way shall we go?
Which way did the balloon fall?
Yeah, like not too far from you. So like towards the southeast. Yeah, as you're walking, sticky mud scorches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of pools of rippling water, half hidden by thick fog, and purple mushrooms cling to rotten logs and stumps scattered throughout the marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out of the air by tongues of hungry frogs.
I think like whenever a frog would like eat away a cricket, I'll just like raise an ass like, huh! I just sort of calm down and just realize it's a frog. Just okay. Irene is just very on edge. She is just sort of, her eyes are darting everywhere.
This is not very pleasant, is it?
I'm more unnerved by the fact that this is a whole other realm. So I don't know what is a threat and what isn't a threat here.
The more uptight that you are, the more likely that you're going to get eaten.
Why? That's not comforting, Flora. Trying to be calm.
She just laughs.
Take
She's
these out.
very clearly joking.
I have 2 axes out now. I'm just ready for anything.
1 axe multiplies 2.
Yeah.
As soon as you start walking, though, not as soon as you're walking, coming from one direction are several voices joined in a marching song. The singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. 2 of them tug at the reins of a giant snail, and the other ones carry clubs and slings. And they're all singing this song. With sticks and stones, we'll break your nose. We'll beat you blind and steal your clothes. But none among us can compare to one wily, swift, and stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious. His deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing. Grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agdong Longscarf, brigand of Prince of Prismere.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Irene, hearing that, she just puts away the hand axe and just takes out the great sword. Yeah. No way.
Flora, do you know these people? These
I do
rabbits?
not. That is a lovely song.
What? Lovely.
And it's very catchy, wouldn't you say? And she starts singing along.
Who is Agdon Longscarf?
Who looks like our friendly neighborhood rogue? Question mark.
Yes.
Finally woke up.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh man,
Good timing.
we had too much sleep. Too much sleep last night. Too much.
This zombie following behind us, jumped off a bridge, went through a mirror.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, things.
Feels like it. Well, I had like D&D stuff last night as well, like text stuff, and I got a message being like, "Yo, you around?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll be on in a moment," and then I pass out.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, it's like 10 hours later. I'm like, oh god.
Jeez. Yes.
Yeah, we should catch you up because I guess like for everyone, like I think we'll just like hand wave it, but yeah, Lariel's gonna play a different character. I assume that's still happening.
Personal reasons I've discovered, I cannot play women. Despite being one. I struggle.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. So, yeah, we won't like make a scene out of it because we're like in the middle of one. So, like, I think your character was probably just always there, but I don't know if you wanted to
They
like.
just snuck in through the mirror behind us, and we just now noticed this rando following us.
Yeah. So yeah, if you wanted to like introduce your character before we continue with this scene, and we can like catch you up on what happened right before this.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting reaction. It's not a good time to sneak up on us.
Oh, don't worry. He's a big ol' himbo. So,
Oh god.
Oh yes, I love himbos.
so there is a basically quite large, quite muscular, young-looking lad. Basically, messy brown hair, green eyes, a few scars over him. He's dressed slightly in like tattered clothes, and there's like a little mouse just peeking out of his shirt pocket.
I just like
And that's him.
as I notice you, I was like, I seem to see you're just behind the group, just suddenly there. I slowly turn, I just see you. I'm like, I don't even ask a question. I just pull my sword at you. Who are you?
Oh hi, how did we
Whoa.
not notice you there?
Whoa. Sorry, I got lost.
How long have you been there?
How long have you been walking?
What?
Did Mr.
Are
Witch
you
or
here
Mr. Light send you?
before-
I don't know about any witches. You
You
guys
here
just look like you knew where you were going, and I'll be honest, I've been lost 4 times now.
You
Were
just
you here before or after we went through the mirror?
What do we do before? I'm
Yeah,
assuming before.
let's give a recap for
Yeah.
for
all right. All right. Let me skip no time.
Oh,
All right. So,
this is already easier.
all right. So we just did the last event of the final hour of the Witchlight Carnival, which was messing around in Pixie Kingdom, a bit of a game of hide and seek, which ended pleasantly with Flora winning and gaining a pouch of pixie dust. We then went to the top 10 event of the carnival, the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, who, in as fitting a role as any, was given to the wonderful Flora, who now has a very, very unique power, very fitting for her character. The ability to grow butterfly wings.
You-
Yes,
3 times.
very fun. 3 times.
Just a reminder, just 3 times.
Ah, that's how it looks. Yeah. Alright. After the crowning happened, we visited Mr. Witch in this. Well, we went to visit Mr. Witch at the House of Illusions for our predetermined meeting. As soon as we entered, the doors closed behind us, and Mr. Light appeared. And they basically told us that if we wanted to look what we were seeking for, we had to enter the mirror. And after saying a certain phrase. After threatening him by breaking the floor with my sword, Flora managed to get out of them that they are. Well, actually, not. Valeria got out of them that they were magically bound to not speak what they knew. And that if we wanted to learn any more, we had to come here, to this new realm. The final message we got, well, that Valeria got from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, was an ominous little message. Mind the ruler free, future, present, past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last. And with those parting words, we all entered into, well, this new realm. where we are currently in a swamp. Well, we just descended from a bridge, entered a swamp, which is awful, and we just heard from rabbit people one of the most terrifying little lyrics I've ever heard.
Oh boy, are we in the
And-
Feywild now?
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
yeah,
Oh dear.
yeah, and Irina is paranoid as all hell, because if you look in the chat at the Ultimate game, you see what I mean. The lyrics there of this twisted song, and now you're here.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the mess.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But as soon as you meet your new friend, suddenly the music stops, and the Heron God are all staring at you. One of them approaches and says, "This is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue."
Hi. Can we not? We're a little lost right now.
Irina's just looking at this rabbit like with just pure rage.
Peter Rabbit says, "Stick 'em up."
Yeah.
And Flora's just like, hi. Can we
They're
not?
so cute, but they want our money.
Gonna get some rabbit feet.
The Heron God says, "Do not worry. I do not seek your treasure. I simply demand that you each surrender the feeling of delight they remember from when they were given the best gift you ever received."
Oh.
Oh, Irina is getting uncomfortable flashbacks to when that part of her was stolen from the last time she visited the Witchlight. She is
Right.
clenching her sword tighter.
I've never had a gift.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just,
Everyone just looks at you and goes, "Aw."
What?
Who do you work for, rabbits?
Why? The great Agdung Longscarf, of course.
Agden Lonscarf? Flora, you know Agden Lonscarf, right? Elbow, elbow.
Yes, of course I do. And she'll start singing along to the song that they were just singing.
I'm just looking at the two of them like, what are you doing?
Let's play along. And I'll have you know that Agden Longscarf is a very good friend of ours, and he would not be happy to know that you are robbing us.
Absolutely not happy. She'll like kind of cross her arms and pout and stamp her foot in the mud.
They look at each other, and then one of them just shrugs his shoulders. Go ahead and do a deception check. You can have
Oh, my-
advantage working together.
Oh god.
What's that?
Wants to do.
Deception?
Yeah, advantage. Yeah, you can choose who rolls it. It's up to you guys.
I'll say, fun fact, guys, when I was rolling stats for this character, they were too good. So I went, okay, let's take one of these and turn it into an 8, because he's too smart.
Oh.
I almost did that, but then I was like, well, I mean, not that her stats were too good, it's just that I like having one really low stat.
Gotta have that balance.
Who wants to roll, me or you?
Who's the best?
+6.
I'm
Oh.
+1. That's it. So I think.
Oh,
I do.
oh, thank God.
Yeah, they start looking at each other. I see. Well, on your way then. And then they start singing again and walking away.
She just goes and like waves, and then like.
Irina is just like her mouth, her jaw is just open. She's just completely in shock. She just like
quickly
stopped moving,
pulls
just looks at
along
you.
our new friend and and Irenia and is just like, okay, let's go.
Makes me hungry for rabbit pie.
Weird.
I mean, if we see them again, I don't think I'll hold back next time.
Why? We didn't. Nothing happened.
They were bandits. Did you not
Nothing
hear the
happened.
song?
It's fine.
Okay,
There's no use fretting over what didn't happen.
you right?
Well, let's
Right, we're
hope
gonna
we
do-
don't run into this Agden Longscarf.
Yeah,
Honestly, though, that would be awkward.
terribly. All right, back to business. I turn to our new buddy, and I put away the sword. I just take out an axe and point at him. Who are you?
Stop.
I don't-
whack the-
I don't mean to have no trouble. My name's Rin. You guys look like you knew where you were going, and I got lost, and I'd like to stop getting lost. It's been happening a lot.
Absolutely have no idea.
Yeah, we just arrived here ourselves.
As a note, Flora has her arm linked with his and is just kind of like tugging everyone along to get away from the heron gun.
Rin, are you useful? Do you know any magic at all?
Where can you get
Magic's real complicated. I've got this, and he points to just the giant great axe on his back. He's like, I'm strong.
Well, I think we could use more strong people in this group of ours. So, fair enough. I'm just
I agree.
looking at this guy, just still very wary.
Rolling
name is Flora,
barbarian
by the
people.
All right.
Flora looks up at him and is just like, I'm Flora, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Irenia.
I am Valeria Sizolis.
Fancy names.
Hmm.
I like how they both go,
Yeah.
Like, he's trying.
Valeria sort of leans over to Irene and go, he seems a bit dim, but he can... he has an accent. We need some more muscle around here, so let's just bring him along and keep an eye on him.
As long as he's not pointing towards us, then I'll tolerate him. If he does anything funny, well, we'll see who's stronger.
Rin, whereabouts are you from? Totally ignoring you two.
We're just like having a slight plot, like to kill this guy secretly, and you're just having a pleasant conversation.
From the big city, was there for a few years, but it was a little too crowded, and I just couldn't find my way around, so I went south and found some farms and worked on them for a few years.
How quaint.
Terribly boring.
He's a little farm hick.
I love him.
Great.
Well, if
He's
we
also
need to-
like
Terribly
6.5 feet tall. He's just
tallest one here.
I'm just like hanging off of your arm then.
He can pick you up with just lifting
Oh,
it.
absolutely. She's 5 foot, nothing.
Yeah.
Literally like hanging off of his arm. And it's just like, well, we'll have to show you some more excitement than while we are here.
Please, no. I think I've had enough excitement.
Why not? Excitement is, well, exciting.
I'm like a trigger away from just cutting the next thing I see down if it is remotely hostile.
Flora's gonna look out for any mushrooms she knows of that are just like killing mushrooms.
Most of the mushrooms around here, aren't too bad. They're not like poisonous, but they're not edible.
Sanenda. It's a shame.
So, Rin, how did you end up here?
Well, in the swamp or with you guys?
The swamp. Yes. How did you end up in the swamp?
Well, back in the fancy carnival, you guys were wandering around, and those two real important looking men just pushed me in here after you guys.
So they were trying to protect us. That's what it
No.
sounds like.
No.
Or he's a spy for them.
I don't even know who they
look
are.
at him. Does he look like he could be a spy?
No.
He's not smart enough to be a spy.
I'm just like looking at the axe. Do you know how to use that axe, right?
I've used it to chop down trees. People can't be any different, right?
Just signs. Just yes, not too different. Whole.
To be fair, there
Cross
might be
defining
some
people?
sentient trees that you might need to chop down too.
They've never moved before when I've chopped them down.
I get the feeling he suddenly looks terrified.
Irony is just taking deep breaths. Every new part of this journey is just testing her will. All right.
He starts like
cheese.
petting this mouse in his pocket. It's like, okay.
Who's the mouse?
This is Peter. He keeps me calm. He calms me down.
Oh my god, is he like, oh god, what's it, that fucking book?
One?
Oh god.
He's a little garden mouse.
No.
I'm just looking at the mouse. Okay. Well,
This one?
I mean, if he keeps you calm, it's good. You ever been in a fight before, Rin?
If you count back alley dust-ups, yeah.
Good enough. Wait. Oh, this book, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah.
is the My Sandman.
Oh, God. Alright.
Oh, before we continue, I forgot to tell everyone you're leveled up once you go inside here. You should be on level 2.
Oh, sweet.
I'll give you like 5 minutes
Ooh.
or 10 minutes
Oh,
to
frick.
level your character.
All right. What
Yeah,
we do
I'm
is
just
we
nice.
do this in D&D Beyond first, and then we just
Yeah.
copy everything over because that's fast.
Yep. Go.
I don't know
Level
what I'm doing.
2.
Please
I-
help me.
Oh, I've got reckless attack.
Oh, a barb!
Um,
Yay!
I'm a barbarian.
So with leveling up, where did you create your character, Lauren?
In the character mancer.
Okay, you can use that again.
Okay.
Go to your character sheet.
I just like using D&D Beyond.
And
I've got so many fucking books here on Roll20 that, like, I'm better off just using.
I've got all my books in person, so if I want to like really get into character building, I have to pull all of them off the shelf and then just have them sat next to me and just be like, okay, book, which is great for just looking at my shelves because I'm like, look at all those D&D books. But
Is it like
Yeah.
launch level character mancer? That
yeah,
option?
I think that's the one.
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
that's some nice spicy HP right there.
Yeah, action surge and 20 HP now.
25.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
barbarian. Ah, yes, and the caveat to the fighter, my action surge.
You're all gonna scream when you find out how old he is.
Oh no.
Old.
He's 12.
Oh no.
Stop.
Oh,
Wait, what What the fuck do you mean he's 12? Maybe 6 feet?
He's not human.
Oh shit.
What is
Oh, well.
he?
I don't know.
You'll find out if we get into combat, is all I'm saying.
Oh shit.
What is he if he's like 12 but full
Don't worry
grown?
about it. Don't worry about it. We'll see.
Looks
Alright. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Let's just
Looking
say,
forward.
at 12 for his race, they are fully grown adults.
Oh god.
Actually,
Okay.
at 10, they become fully grown adults. But they only live until about 60, so it's a payoff.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, that was the reaction I wanted.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Alright. Yep. I've just finished cupping. Well, just basically just HP and level over. Not too much changes at this point.
I'm just
true.
trying
I
to
now
pick
no longer only have
some-
one spell slot.
Hmm.
Alright.
Also, I'm finally a proper warlock, in which case where I get Eldritch Invocations. Yay!
Ah, yes. The all-powerful invocation.
Which one do you think I picked up?
Hmm.
Oh, goodbye all those extra languages, you get one.
I'm
Oh,
guessing.
this poor boy.
I don't know. Called them. What's it? The many faces one? I'm guessing.
No, actually. I get two.
Oh.
I've got two. And I didn't pick that one up.
That's what you get to.
I'm planning on going as an Ancestral Guardian next level. That's going to be really good.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I was looking at them and I was like, right, he's a himbo, he's not really got anger issues. Ooh, Ancestral Guardian.
His bloodline has anger issue.
It's just, don't hurt my friends or I hurt you.
Oh,
Ah,
he
yes,
is
perfect.
Lenny from Mice and Men.
Oh.
It is.
I got-
fitting comparison.
I got spoiled for me before I did it in school, and then I forgot about it. And then when everything happened at the end, I went, oh yeah. Everyone else was like, no. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Alright.
I wrote a whole ass essay on Curly's wife, and my teacher said it was incorrect, and I never got over that.
Oh.
Oh. Side note, I picked up Agonizing Blast, of course, because I'm a fucking
Yes.
warlock.
Nice.
But I also picked
Of
up
course.
beast speech, so I can
Oh,
speak
nice.
to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
she also just looks at the mouse and is just like, by the way, hi, how are you? What's your name? Do you know what your name is?
I'm just watching her speak.
That mouse is just being cute and sniffing around.
I can speak with animals though.
Oh.
Oh, great. This is gonna be interesting to figure out. Alright, that should be everything.
Yeah, I think I
Um,
finished leveling up too.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Give me a second. There's another thing that I forgot to mention when you all got here.
Oh, well. Yeah, but before you joined with your new character, I was just telling everyone how I was debating about if I was actually just kill Mr. Witch or at least I'd actually attempt to hit him. I was. They come into us like in the shadows of this illusionary mirror place. I was like, am I going to kill this guy or at least try to? I was like, nah, don't. Probably not a good idea just to do that. So I just threatened him with death. Although I really consider it.
Oh.
What?
I'm just looking through his starting equipment now. I just want to say it is completely ironic the fact that he starts with a map.
Oh,
So Irenia, as soon as you were transported to this place, there was like there was some like internal ping in your head. Something that's telling you that the thing you have lost is somewhere in this realm.
Oh,
oh. Okay. Is it like, so it just says it's here? It's not like a specific direction or anything. It's just
Yeah,
sense.
it's here.
Okay.
It's close. Like, not like right next to you, but like somewhere here.
Okay. Yeah, this is. Yeah, she's new feeling. She's a bit freaked out. Okay. She would sort of look to everyone else. Does anyone else feel something?
I feel nauseous. This smell is disgusting. Can we keep moving?
mild case of heebie-jeebies.
Laura? Do you?
Little anxious to find, people and the thing I was looking for, but it's kind of on the lesser, to be honest.
No one got like a weird feeling? I mean, not. No one felt like some sort of message pop in their head or anything?
No.
No.
Okay. All right. She's she starts to clench her hands, just a bit of panic. All right. I think I know what I lost is here. I can't really explain it, but as soon as we entered, I feel there's a feeling. I know it's here somewhere in this place.
At least we're on the right track for you.
Yeah.
Is he? Anyway, sorry.
Okay. So assume you're all just like walking through the swamp.
Oh, did the mouse talk back to me?
Oh yeah. What would the mouse say? Yeah, the mouse.
She did ask what his name is and if he knew his name.
The mouse is a farm hick as well. I'm just saying. It grew up on a farm.
It's weird with pets. Like, I guess I'll let you decide, Kaylee. Like, do you want to act as the mouse as well, or do you want me to act as the mouse?
I'm happy if you want to be the mouse.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Did you have a name for the mouse?
Peter.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the mouse just replies, Peter.
Okay, so your name is actually Peter, and they didn't just like randomly give you one, or maybe you knew that. Hi, I'm Flora.
I'm Peter.
I'm just looking at Flora. You can just speak to animals?
Yes, I just realized I could do this. It just kind of like pinged in me. But not in the same way.
I just shake my head. I'm just researching my magic's too fucking confusing.
I get my magic from, my patron, which at least I know she's alive because I still have magic. That's something.
Good. All right. Just brains melting over here. All right. Well, if we have gone all the way, let's try to see what this crash balloon has in store.
Yeah,
And
I forgot about
it's-
that.
Yeah, hopefully it's not more hostile, but just to be safe, I just take out an axe. Can I be too careful?
Cool. As you're walking along, you suddenly see a crumbling stone tower rising out of the swamp, leaning at such an angle that it threatens to keel over. Black brambles surround the base of the tower and cling to its lower half. Hanging from the crenellations on the lower side of the tower's peak is a large woven basket at the end of a tangle of ropes and tattered fabric. The basket dangles 30 feet above the surface of the swamp.
Hmm.
Hello?
Do we see
Is there anyone
anyone?
up there?
As you shout out, you hear a voice, and it says, "Tss, don't be so loud. I do
Looks
need your
around
help,
to see
though."
where it's coming from.
You look up. You can't see because it's you can only see the like the bottom of where you assume the voice is coming from. So all you see is just like a sort of like a basket, I guess.
30 feet up from us, right? It's 30 feet above us.
Yeah, 30 feet up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can Valeria cast Mage Hand to sort of knock on the basket again? Sort of disturb what's in it and be like, hey, we're talking to you, kind of thing.
God.
Yes. If you could just help me out, I'm in a bit of a bind. As you can observe, Sir Televar, as one of the Summer Queen's loyal servants, ask that you free me. You see, I was in the midst of a daring escape from the vile Bavlorna Blightstraw when our balloon was set upon an ill wind and sent plummeting to its current unfortunate location. My pilot, the Honorable Wigglewog, did not survive. I've been trapped up here for a while now. Help me. I must tell my queen of the fall of Prismir.
Fall?
Yes.
Just sit him down.
Okay.
Before you try anything hasty, 2 serpents are asleep in those brambles just outside the tower door. If you awaken them, they might put the squeeze on you, or worse, devour me.
As soon as you mentioned, I'm gonna like look around, see if I can spot these serpents.
Yeah. You can see there are 2 serpents asleep right outside the doors of this tower.
Are they like giant serpents?
Let's see their size. Yes, they are giant. Huge. Specifically.
Ooh.
Can Valeria use the Mage Hand to carry the basket down quietly?
It's too heavy for a mage hand. Like the
Okay, too
most
heavy.
the most a mage hand can lift is like 5 pounds or something.
Yeah, 10 pounds, I think.
10 pounds.
10
yeah.
pounds. Mm,
Okay. Valeria, can you do that spell you did before? We tell this person to jump and he just falls slowly?
I could try.
Alright. I just try to tell him, we have a spellcaster with us which could slow your fall and hopefully make less noise. Jump.
I'm afraid that will not work. I am trapped inside a cage, and I do not have the key to get myself out.
What? What do you mean you're stuck in a cage?
Yes, it was that vile Bavlorna Blightstraw that put me in here.
Are we just pull the bars apart?
I'm afraid not. This cage seems to be indestructible.
So wait, how do you even get on this thing? You want no? We forget it. That's questions for later. Valera, can that spell affect objects or anything?
Like, yes, I think so.
All right. I'm gonna raise Max. I'm gonna raise into the air. You said it was like hanging on strands of like some of the rope and stuff.
I think it's only a creature's rate of descent slows, so it wouldn't be. Could I use it on an item? I mean, I guess he's in the item, the creature.
Yeah, I think it's only creatures.
All right. Okay. I just have to turn everyone. So we don't exactly have many options. I could throw an axe, try to cut him down, but that might make noise when he crashes.
I have a question. Who had the pixie dust?
Me and you have it. We have one each. But if I remember correctly, I don't think that affects. I think that only affects creatures as well. I don't think that does anything for us here.
No, but if you were to put some pixie dust on yourself, or whoever wants to get up there.
And just I'll lift him up and bring it. That's possible. Okay. Alright, I'm just like looking at the snakes, making sure. Actually, look at the snakes. They're just sleeping, right? They're not stirring or anything.
Yeah, they're currently asleep. Yeah, but you have been warned that they might awake by the guy in the cage.
Okay. All right. Ren, you said you were strong, right? You're pretty strong?
Yeah.
Okay. I take out my patch of pixie dust. Listen to me very carefully. I'm going to sprinkle this on you, and you'll be able to fly. Go up there, and try to pick the guy up and bring him back down. The dust won't last for a long time, so just be quick, but be careful. Okay?
I'll give it a go.
Gasp.
Okay. And remember, just be as quiet as possible. Alright. I want to take out the dust. I'm going to sprinkle it on Rin. God, I hope this works.
There we go. My Wi-Fi chose the worst moment to cut out there. Hello.
Yep, no worries. Yeah. I've taken
Going
the
flying up
pixie
and
dust.
picking him up, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's
Oh,
give
God.
this a go. I
Oh
finally
my God,
finished
they're huge.
fixing a sheet.
Shit.
Oh my gosh. I'm big too, it's fine.
I think you're huge.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna fly up. When you fly towards this roof of the leaning tower, you can see, looking down, inside the basket where the voice was coming from, is a cage, a bird cage, and inside that bird cage is a tiny fairy dragon with a mustache.
It's so cute.
Look at that one.
And he says, "Oh, you can fly. Please, just if you could, pick me up and let's run away from those serpents beneath us."
He'll reach and go, alright, hop on. Hope you don't mind sharing with a mouse.
Oh, that is fine, I guess.
And he'll put him in the same pocket as the mouse.
Oh, he's in a cage.
Oh, the whole cage would begin.
Yeah, he's stuck in.
Alright, yeah, he just lifts up the whole cage.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's not too hard picking up the cage. Also looking down, you would see that there's like a corpse of a what was it? It was like a bullywug. Let me just make sure. Yeah, a bullywug.
Give you.
And yeah, you would probably just put two and two together. This is the pilot that he mentioned earlier.
Mm.
Uh,
Alright.
Put
Just
two
gotta
and
bring
two
him back
together.
down.
Okay. Hopefully it takes less than a minute to do. Hopefully.
yeah, it'll take less than a minute.
Thank God.
And Miss Sir Talavar says, "Thank you. I'm glad we didn't have to wake those snakes up. I suggest we get out of here with haste."
Agreed.
Yes, agree.
I guess we'll try to step away quietly to not alert these snakes.
Indeed.
Yeah, and yeah, since you didn't go near them or anything, yeah, you don't have to roll stealth or anything. You can run away freely.
Oh, thank God.
Sir Talavar, once you're out of earshot of the snakes, Sir Talavar says, "Thank you. I did not expect to be in such a situation. I'm merely here as a vassal of the Summer Queen. I had a mission, and well, yes, I was sent here to see the queen of this domain, Prismir, Zabilna.
And yes. You know what happened to her?
Well, from what I have been able to gather, Balvorna and her two sisters have overthrown her and have made the land theirs.
Well, that is problematic.
The coven we heard from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
I do not appreciate them being mean to my mom.
Who is this Summer Queen?
Oh my god, this fucking dragon has a mustache?
Yeah.
What? This is creepy as shit. Do not
Yep.
like.
I think it's cool.
Why
Like
does it have a humanoid face?
Don't worry about it. It's the Feywild.
Oh god.
Sir Talavar says, the Summer Queen is Titania, Archfey of the Seedy Court.
Okay.
Have I heard of her? I feel
Yeah.
like she should have. But...
Anyone in
Okay.
the Feywild would know the Summer Queen, Titania. She's like the head honcho.
Yeah,
the most
that's what I
powerful.
figured. So I
Yeah.
was like, I'm pretty sure she would, but I'm not gonna just meta that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that you were escaping from something. What was it? What was the name you said again?
Bavlorna Blightstraw. She is one of the hags that has taken over Prismir.
Hags. Okay. I think I'll try to do a history roll, see if my character knows what that is.
Like an old lady.
12. For me, would that just sound like just a term for old lady? For me, because like a 12.
No, like even 12. So it's up to you if you want to know, but like a 12 is pretty good. So, yeah, like
I'd say I hear them in passing.
Yeah, I think most, like, it's quite common to run into hags because like not run into them but know about them because
Notorious for curses.
yeah, they'd be the stories that they tell you as a kid, right? Don't go into the woods because of the hags. Yeah, so you'd at least know them as dangerous people.
Oh boy. I'm now like looking around. The hag isn't still following you at the moment, is she?
No, I was able to escape thanks to that bullywug. Unfortunately, I am still trapped in the prison she has put me in, and he knocks on the bird cage.
How do we get you out of that?
Well, I'm afraid it's this cage is unable to be picked by any normal means. However, I was able to find out that a goblin named Jingle Jangle has the key.
Of course, his name's Jingle Jangle.
Yeah.
What else would it be?
Great. Okay. Do you know where he may be?
Yes, it is a woman. From what I was able to find out, she lives atop Telemy Hill. It's not too far from here, from what I remember.
Okay. Irenia, out of mostly her own curiosity, will go up to the cage and she'll try just split it apart just to see if he's being truthful about the cage being unbreakable.
Yeah, you pull and pull, and it's as though it's made out of a different material than what you see before you.
Yeah, no, this is tougher. Alright. Huh. Well, we're in the bit of God. We need a God ourselves. We've just arrived here. So, yeah, I think helping you can help us navigate our way around here.
Of course, if you help me escape, I will be able to not only tell you what I know, but I plan to go back to the Summer Queen, report the news of Zybilna, and perhaps we can overthrow Bavlorna and her sisters.
I would like to assist that. I must help her. She's done so much for me. Oh, did you also happen to see, and I will again describe my father, a 6-foot-ish tall, very sad looking, winter Eladrin. There's icicles on coming from his eyes, and he's wearing a golden locket.
I did. Now that you mention it, I did hear Bavlorna talking to one of her sisters about an Eladrin. I wasn't able to catch what exactly happened. Just that they were having problems with one.
Okay, well, that is a problem that I definitely need to get solved.
Alright. Wait, hold on. Flora,
Yes.
is your patron or mother considered a queen in these parts?
I suppose.
If that's the case, I think that might be part of what we were told by Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Well, I did suggest that earlier, but yes.
Alright, so... I guess that's part of the thing. We have a goal now. Just the rest of that bloody puzzle now we have to figure out.
You know an alicorn!
I can't say I do. Oh, I know many, but most of them not here in Prismere.
What was the riddle again? Looks at, sorry.
Mind the rule of three.
Looks at Valeria.
Oh.
Let me find it. Mind the rule of 3, future, present, past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Mean anything to you?
Well, that sounds like the problem we have. So, from more information that I know, there is an artifact called Igwil's cauldron. And apparently the coven has frozen time in Zabilna's palace, trapping the Archfey inside.
Oh my.
Then we will need to rescue her. If someone were to have lost, I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm both sorry and not. If someone were to have lost something, like, you know, a feeling, or I'm not really like, I think it was a feeling. A feeling? Looks at Urinia.
It's a bit more than a feeling. Well, I guess I might as well be open about it now. We're in the middle of all this mess. I lost, I guess the best way to say it is, my spark of creativity. She like takes out her sewing kit, as an example, like takes out something she was practicing sewing. You see like this little red cloth, and it only has like simple shapes: a circle, a triangle, a square. I can't do anything intricate. If I try to express myself artistically in any manner, my mind goes blank.
That sounds boring.
It hit hard when I found out that's what I lost. I'll just say I didn't always intend to be, well, this, and she just sort of points to the scars and the armor.
Did you intend to be?
And she just sort of like rubs her hands uncomfortably. I want to be a sewer. I wanted to make outfits for people. But I quite literally can't do anything that complicated or expressive. It's like a wall. If I try to, I just blank. I can't do anything.
Well, we'll have to get that back for you.
She just nods.
Aria, you mentioned that you lost, was it a piece of you? Lost something.
I don't know what I've lost. It's just a feeling that I have lost something. And it won't leave me.
Annoying.
Yes, it's like a scratch you can't itch. That's why I came to the carnival.
Squeeze on the tip of your tongue. Rin, what were you doing at the carnival?
Well, I was trying to find it, but I got lost a few times. And then I got lost again when I got there. Is that what you mean by lost?
Did you just lose your sense of direction?
Maybe. I haven't been able to find where I'm trying to go since I was a kid.
Lost his sense of direction.
He did indeed.
Ironia's looking at him just like, I don't know if that's because he's dim or he's generally what he's lost.
Make your bets today, folks.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
It fits him so well.
I love it. I love it so
Scaring
much.
myself.
Oh my god, this paper is supposed to be recyclable. Why does it have freaking plastic on the back?
I get you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry. Well, it seems to
Should
have
we-
been the lucky one of us.
What did you lose, Flora?
Well, now I was a child, I lost my favorite stuffed lion. It was a gift from my mother. And I was so stubborn that I refused to leave the carnival, and I just kind of ended up dumped here in, Izmir. He
All that,
smiles.
all that for a stuffed lion? For a toy?
Well, I felt drawn back to the, carnival after a bit. But also, my father has been missing recently, and I haven't heard from my patron. So, between really wanting to find my stuffed lion and also missing two very beloved people of mine, this was the best shot.
Your family tree seems awfully problematic, Flora. Maybe you might need some family counseling after all this.
Don't think there's much advice you can give to powerful archfays.
Although my father certainly could use some counseling, he has been very sad since my mother passed.
What? Wait. Your mother passed?
Yes, while I was here. About 80 years passed while I was, in the Feywild.
What?
Here in Prismere.
Wait, 80 years?
That's what my dad tells me.
Wait, does that mean time is different here? Like, it doesn't work the same?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I really understand that it's the hyperventilated bit, because that means, oh god, my mom, my dad. Okay,
Pops bomb.
yeah, stop freaking out a bit now. Okay, alright. Let's react
If
quickly.
we hurry, it won't be a problem. So let's go.
Okay. Yeah, Irani's just
My man
she's
hyperventilating in the corner.
Links arms with Irenia and Bryn and is just like, okay, on we go.
I'm just she's just gone catatonic at that. She's still processing that too long here. Goodbye, everyone. I've known. Great.
Apparently, so I have heard, also the chance that after we leave it could have only been a few seconds.
I
was unlucky.
Okay, that's you're not just saying that to make me feel better, right?
No, this is what I have heard.
Okay. God, please let it be true. Let it be that.
As you continue your journey, you suddenly see something very strange. What looks like a multi-level building with legs, humanoid feet walking through the swamp.
What?
It is is walking at a speed of like 30 feet, as fast as you walk, and then it just plops itself down.
That's too many
Houses
feet.
don't do that where y'all are from, right?
Well, I'm from a lot of places. They do, apparently.
Is it a living thing? Is it going to attack us?
Probably not. Let's go see.
Uh,
Starts marching up to the house.
I'm just gonna
Hello, house.
take out my comfort axe at this point. Just focus.
Oh, you got a comfort axe too?
It may as well. I'm not gonna just throw my sword at everything I see. Not yet. Okay.
Yeah, you go up to the house,
God,
and
this is a mess.
there's a big sign in the front, and it says, The inn at the end of the road.
The feet. So cute.
Irena just looks at disgust at the feet. It's too big. Aw. She'll approach like one of the feet and just it's just still, right? It's not moving anymore. The feet just
Yeah, it's plopped itself down.
God, they're huge.
You see dozens of tiny orbs of pale light buzz around the exterior like flies.
okay.
It's an inn. Probably a safe place to stay. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, you
Still
also
holding on.
Cautious. This is still the Fae. We should be cautious.
Yeah, but
Always.
I think if we can find a place to at least gain some information, may as well. I'm not letting go of this axe, by the
Your
way.
Airbnbs.
I'm holding out this axe for my dear life. It's not leaving this hand.
Hello. Sorry.
as you walk in, you see that there is an elderly human and at the counter, and she says, "Welcome to the inn at the end of the road. Will
Hello.
you be staying with us?"
Like that.
Oh, excellent. It's been hard. We haven't been able to get much customers ever since the Hourglass Coven took over. And she sort of grits her teeth.
You tell us about that.
Sure. What do you want to know?
When did this happen?
Oh, I don't know. It's been, what, maybe a year? All I know is things have not been the same without Zybilna.
Nods.
I heard they have her trapped in their castle, in her palace.
I've also heard that.
Alright. I just have a look around. It's just us? Like, so there's no one else here. It's completely empty?
Yeah, it's completely empty.
Okay. Just hesitantly putting away my axe. I just sort of join Flora in the seat.
Oh, we're looking for a goblin by the name of Jingle Jangle.
Oh, Jingle Jangle is not too far from here. It'll probably take you a couple of hours to walk from here, though.
What time
can
is
you
it?
tell us?
Oh, it's probably like evening, maybe like 6 p.m.
Go ahead. You won't be moving during the night, will you?
Oh, the inn has a mind of its own. It just moves unpredictably. Hard to tell when we start moving.
Oh. Great. Just looking around uncomfortably at this place.
Valeria approaches and she asks, "So you are allies or friends with this coven?"
She spits on the ground. No. If I had one wish, it would be that this coven disappears and we get Zybilna back.
Yes, I wish for the same thing.
Hopefully we can figure that out.
Do you plan on going after the coven?
It seems we may be led their direction. Especially if you want to get things back we lost.
people. Yes.
See. Are you... she looks at everyone. Which of you are new to Prismere?
Irene just sort of just raises her hand.
Zimmerman. A little wave.
Valeria nods to her.
Rin, come inside. Have a
Yes.
map.
Shuffle.
Walk
I
inside.
see. I see. In that case, I hope your friend has taught you about the rules of conduct.
Looks guilty.
Rules of conduct.
Yes, we have 3 rules here that were set by Zabilna. However, since the hags took over, they are rarely enforced. But perhaps you might run into people who still enforce them. The first rule is the rule of hospitality. When a friend
Okay.
or enemy or a stranger enters your home, you are expected to be gracious and accommodating to them until such time as they prove by their words or actions undeserving of your hospitality. The second rule is the rule of ownership. You must not steal from a friend, enemy, or stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without the rightful owner's permission is a crime and unforgivable breach of etiquette. The last rule
Okay.
is the rule of reciprocity.
Yeah.
Reciprocity. Yeah.
Reciprocity, yeah, they're right the first time.
When a friend, enemy, or stranger offers you a gift, you are obliged to accept it and offer something of comparable value, be it a gift or service, in return. Such oh my god.
Sorry.
Reciprocal?
Yeah, reciprocation need not happen immediately. Since you mentioned that you are planning to go against these hags, this coven, I want to offer you free beds and meals, but with the rules of conduct, I'm afraid you must offer something in kindness in return.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you would ask of us?
To be honest, any trinket will do.
Okay.
Valeria has the unicorn horn filled with candy still. if
Or
she is
chocolate.
willing to take that.
That is more than
she'll
enough.
So she'll pull out the replica unicorn horn filled with candy, and she'd be like, this is priceless where I come from. And just kind of slides it over.
I mean, true, we didn't pay anything for it.
just kind of stares and begins to wonder if lying is a large part of Valeria's personality.
Definitely.
She likes to exaggerate.
Yeah. Irenia will take out. She was taking out her set of playing cards, and she'll offer it to the woman.
We're offering bed for the evening. Can I offer you a song?
That would be delightful.
And Laura will say some songs for the evening on her kalimba.
We didn't even have other than the clothes on his back. And a mouse.
literally don't have to, like, you can offer non-tangible things.
True.
I literally just did that.
He
Offer
goes,
her like a handshake or something.
I'm pretty strong. You need some logs cutting? I can do that.
Thank you. Yes, that'd be great.
All right, cool.
Do these rooms have a bath? Maybe a bubble bath?
Only you can take a bath. No bubbles, I'm afraid.
Very well.
Arnie's just looking at her. Valeria just like, really?
She wants her lavender bubble bath.
I'm afraid the only bubbles here are from the gas in the marsh swamp.
Oh,
Lovely.
Do a little spa night.
Well, after trudging
Thanks to
through
the other two girls.
that swamp, I need to get the smell off of me.
Probably right back there tomorrow, but yes, the evening.
I mean, I don't want to sleep the smell, but I think I want to do something first, so you two can go on ahead. Actually, since we have a safe place... Hey, Rin. Oh. Hello?
Oh,
Rin, I just want to wave you over.
all
So you
right.
say you're strong, right?
Yeah, he'll roll up his sleeve, and you'll see that he's got some decently sized muscles on his arms.
You up for an arm wrestle?
What?
An arm wrestle. Little test of strength.
Sure, yeah.
Alright. Do you want to wager anything, or just have a friendly game?
I don't have anything to wager.
Alright. Well, let's see how this goes then.
Well, he's got the clothes on his back.
Definitely go. If anything, I think I'll just give him something out of just for the sake of him having something else.
It's fine. He's got a mouse.
Yes.
All right, we doing like strength or athletics or?
Yeah, I think just raw strength. No need to
Raw strength, all right.
go.
Let's go. Oh,
Oh,
he's stronger too.
I imagine he is, but maybe not as experienced in using that strength.
maybe
These
just
are chopping trees, not people.
Well, Rin's chivalrous. He's gonna let the lady win.
Oh,
at least that's what he says.
Sausage. Actually, if that's what happens, I think Irenia might want to see if that's what actually happened, because she'll be very upset if he just let her win. Let's not take it down easy.
He'll have given it a go, but
Good. All right.
you're pretty
Yeah, so-
strong for a lady.
You'll find that most half-orcs tend to be very strong. You're quite strong yourself. I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah. You chop wood and lift hay bales for long enough, you build up.
Well, I'm glad at least we have someone else with that kind of strength on our side.
Irenia, I'm curious. Where are you from?
I just come from some of the local forests. My village is pretty remote. It's not a very active place. I live there with my parents mainly. My mom, who is a half-orc, and my dad, who was... I've stayed at that village basically my entire life. So, haven't really explored much of the world. So, being in a whole new dimension it's a lot to take in.
I can't imagine. I am from Waterdeep myself, and though the City of Splendors has plenty of magic and wizardry, this is a lot more than I expected.
Huh.
Very different.
I can imagine.
Hmm.
But, yeah. No, my village is, well, Silkor. It's not a very well-known place, but not many magic people there at all. We just fend off the creatures of the forest and survive as we will. I mean, you don't get these kind of scars I do just by being in a more civilized place. She just indicates to her blind eye.
Hmm.
But, yeah. I mean, it's good to have a change, but this is definitely beyond how my wildest imagination to be in a. I am glad that I am with it with very pleasant company.
Yes, pleasant. Is pleasant. It's pleasant.
Is it? Don't sound sure.
It's not my usual company, but it'll do.
Hmm. Well, at least you gain
Rin will
something new.
actually.
Oh.
Rin's gonna turn to the lady, the owner. Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't be supposing you serve food here?
Of course. Don't worry, you don't have to pay for it. That comes with the free stay.
Rin is gonna have as much food as he can.
Yeah. She gives different hot meals, but her specialty is delicious plum pie.
Oh,
Yes.
Hmm.
Or wants
Alright.
that.
Once he's got a pie, he's just gonna start like wolfing it down, face in the trough, eating with his hands, complete
everywhere.
mess.
Okay, I have a random question. Bathrooms over here have no doors. And there is a table right
Oh.
here. Do these people that sit at this table just like stare at whoever goes in the
I think it's like common courtesy. Don't look.
There's probably like a curtain or something.
Something very flimsy.
Valeria's gonna look at Rin eating the plum pie and just look kind of disgusted and be like, "Did your mother not teach you any table manners?"
I have mother.
Oh.
What?
I
don't have a mother.
Ooh.
Well, explains the table manners.
Look at her like, really?
Whoa.
Wow. Wow is right.
She kind of smiles and says, "Perhaps, maybe in the future, I can teach you some manners, table manners."
Oh.
How do we all fancy like?
Yes.
He'll
Fancy
kind of
like.
look at like a fork and he'll be, but how am I supposed to get enough food on this?
You eat slowly. It won't upset your stomach quite as easily.
I don't know about that. He seems to be doing quite fine as he is.
He's A-okay.
And it won't upset her eyes so easily, too, if you eat slowly.
I mean, I came from a family of a half orc and a dwarf. They're known for being clean eaters. So, this is completely fine to me.
Hmm.
Doesn't particularly bother me either. And like, as if to prove it, she just kind of like wipes her hands on her dress and then starts eating with her hands as well.
Valeria kind of looks away and sighs and is like, "Country folk."
Fighting words.
Fighting words. Rin's personality trait.
Seems good. That seems correct about it.
Cool.
Well, go ahead.
And I was gonna ask, does anyone else want to do anything during this night? Because then we'll just end the session.
Spa night.
Oh god.
Smart.
Oh, yeah.
Flora with prestidigitation will like essentially like make bubbles.
Yeah.
For Valeria's bubble bath.
Yeah. And
Close
then
to the real
she
thing.
smells just naturally like flowers.
Oh, nice.
That's great. Valeria does not smell like flowers at the moment.
No.
So I think Valeria would kind of like take some time to look at her spell book and then have a bubble bath and be her snobby
She
self.
insists on bathing alone.
Yes, she insists on bathing alone.
Flora's visibly disappointed.
Yeah. Arenia, when she takes off everything, aside from just being the scars, you do notice that she has quite a few large cuts and scars around her back and around her arms. If you thought her face was scarred, her body has not fared much better. But
Scar buddies.
yeah, but she's fine if she doesn't mind anyone seeing scars. But yeah, she's just trying to enjoy the relaxing spot, but she definitely does not smell very pleasant. And she probably takes a bit more time being careful not to, when she cleans up, not to be too rough with the scars to aggravate the scar tissue. But she enjoys the spa bath.
Rin's first attempt at getting himself clean is to find a bucket of water and just pour it over his head.
Oh, I mean, Ren, there is a bath. You can. Nope, he's already done it. All right.
Looks like a wet dog.
Oh,
Hmm.
dear.
Interesting company.
Going to catch a cold that way. Come here.
Oh, you wanted to get clean, right?
Just come here. Drags him to the bath. Just kind of like puts him, clothes and all, in the tub.
Oh,
He will accept it.
And just will like sit there and like wash his hair and like
Aww.
Oh.
Valeria will be like, don't forget behind the ears.
immediately washes behind the ears.
You'll actually notice his ears are slightly pointed.
Oh,
huh.
are you also half elf?
No.
What are
Yes,
you?
they're a little pointed. I haven't seen any humans with them like that.
That was from my daddy's side, I think.
What would that be from? What was your father?
I was a big wolf of a man.
Interesting.
What does that mean?
You know, as you pay more attention, you notice his teeth. His front two canines are very sharp, almost like fangs.
Is he? Are you?
I mean,
I'm Rin.
Would Valeria know what he is at all by looking at him? Maybe she could do like a check.
Yeah, you can do like a nature check.
Nature check. Okay, let's see. No.
Oh, that nat 20 would have been so good.
I know.
I mean, I'll leave it up to to you, Kaylee. Yeah, do you think your kind is popular, well known?
I think he definitely would have gotten run out of a few towns if people knew what he was. But
Okay. So I think at the very least, Valeria would understand that sometimes humans aren't just all human. They mix. You can get different mixes of races.
Ren, do you have a human parent? Was your mother human?
I think so. Never met her.
Yeah. That's curious. Actually, I guess I haven't said, but how old exactly are you? You seem like a tall guy, but you seem roughly around our age.
Oh, I'm and you see him trying to like count back in his head. He's like, 12.
I'm sorry, what?
I just imagine I have a drink. I just spat that drink everywhere now. 12?
Yeah.
As in 10 plus 2, 12. Yes. That is correct.
That's my understanding.
But you're so tall.
How are you? You're so big.
I mean, I think I finished getting it growing when I was 10.
Oh my.
And your father lets you roam around by yourself?
Oh no, my daddy's dead.
Oh.
That's like twice. Both parents, she's kind of like...
Hit those landmines. Jesus. With that, Irenia's gonna take a big drink, and she's like, "Nope, too much madness." I'm going.
Flora just drags her backpack over and like holds out some of that Witchlight wine.
Wait,
should you be giving him wine? He's 12.
Oh no, two. Sorry, two.
Irenia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, thank you. I will. God, please let this knock me out that quickly tonight.
I think I need a cup too.
Music.
Yeah, I think I'll share a glass with just Valeria and just hope for a sweet descent to sleep to escape this madness.
It's like, am I the only one with normal parentage?
Well, I mean, my parents are still alive.
My mom's dead, but I guess my father's sounds like he's imprisoned right now. He's just a normal, Eladrin.
Yeah.
My mom was human.
I think I'm probably the only one who doesn't have human parentage. My mother was a guard, tailor, Smith/tailor.
My family owned a magic store in Waterdeep. Waterdeep. Though we were once nobles before, but civil war happened and we had to leave Thay and things like that.
Rena just whispers to herself, that explains a lot.
Hey, huh?
I think
that does explain that out of character.
I think my daddy came from Eberron.
What? Wait.
Eberron, I think that's where my daddy came from.
Eberron? I don't recall anywhere called Eberron. Flora, is that a place you recognize?
Shakes head.
Valeria, have you?
No, not that I know of. It's not familiar.
I mean, Flora did come from this realm. I'm guessing you What? No. Too much. There's too many mysteries. Can't deal. She just takes another swig of the wine. No, not dealing with it tonight. Good night, everyone. Too much. Deal with this tomorrow. Good night. Just goes.
Well, good night then.
Okay.
Having bloody aneurysm when she gets to the bed.
Valeria will like point at Rin and be like, "Just don't drink any of the wine. You're 12," and then she goes off.
What?
Just finished like
Here we go.
making sure he gets cleaned up and dried off properly.
Oh God.
He's considered a full-grown adult at his race.
Jesus, the fuck.
She's like, "He's 12. He can't drink any wine. He has to be in bed by 8 p.m."
That's the strict parentage.
So we have a half elf who is old, like 80 years old, but only not really. And then we have a
Yeah.
12-year-old that looks much older.
Yeah, much.
Looks like he's in his mid-20s.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, she hasn't lived 80 years.
Yeah, she just went
Kinda
through.
Yeah.
skipped most of that time. She lived for
I'm-
8 years in the Feywild and came back, and it was 80 years later.
I'm so glad I kept his race a mystery. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, God. It's gonna be great figuring out. We're probably gonna
As
lose
soon
it.
as we get into any kind of combat, if we do, you will know.
Yeah, out of character, I think I have a good suspicion what you
Out of
but I don't say
character, I
anything.
don't know. But in character, no idea.
It's gonna be
I'm-
good. Looking forward to
I'm
this.
completely clueless, so any
No worries. We'll keep it a surprise. It's gonna be good.
Laura's just like mothering him now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Irenia is just at
Just
her wits'
three.
end.
It's just like 3 adult women being like, "Oh dear, we must protect."
He is the baby.
I think it's just too much madness. Irenia's just like, no, I can't. It's raising a kid now. Essentially, this kid here. We just went to a whole other
Not,
dimension.
He's technically an adult.
Yes, we don't know that. He just said he was 12.
We have a 12-year-old adult
Child.
and an adult 12-year-old.
And she, yeah,
Because
my
Flora
God.
acts like she's 12.
and
Yeah.
Irenia is like, she just goes to sleep. She's like, I pointed a sword and almost attacked a child. Because my first interaction was just pointing a sword at him. I'm like,
Oh, no.
my God.
Valeria's just brutally reminding him
What?
both his parents are dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
He's too stupid to care. I cut his intelligence down to an 8. He's fine.
Jesus. Yeah. God, what a motley crew we are. Jesus.
I have like I have a character in another game, and her int is 6, and she's fun. Cannot read.
I honestly, I've been playing a character with an intelligence of 20 for the past year, so it is very refreshing to go in the opposite direction.
I
Yes.
love playing really stupid characters.
They're fun. I think one of my favorite silly characters was a lizard folk barbarian I played ages ago. And basically, I had low wisdom as well, so basically whenever we went on a mission, I'll be distracted by anything that was like closely related to food. I'll just wander off and try to get it first. I jumped out of a lot of trees, hurt myself a lot. When you see those birds flying, you don't think first, you just jump. It didn't help us when I ate a lord's pet we were meant to rescue.
Oh no.
Yeah. I rolled to see if I recognized I should not eat this pet or if I could overcome my hunger. I rolled a nat 1. I was like, nope, this pet's being eaten right here, right now. So it did not end well after that. Did not end well. The DM was fine though. He said it was probably one of the best things I ever ate because it was a very fat pet. It was owned by a noble.
Oh, no.
It's the best meal I ever had, but the worst meal I should have eaten.
All
Good
right.
times.
Anyway,
Uh,
I need to get dinner.
Yeah,
I need to get
we'll
some
end the
rest.
session there.
Alrighty.
All right.
Everyone good for next
Sorry
week?
for being late.
Oh, you're all good.
Nice.
It happens.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All good.
Definitely
yeah.
good for next week.
Okay.
Next week,
Wednesdays off.